Good morning, students.
Good morning, sir.
Today we will discuss resonance effect. What is resonance? Resonance effect and conjugative effect. What is conjugation? Okay, we will discuss all these things. Now, first, what is resonance? We yesterday discussed about delocalization of loosely held electrons. Okay, and we saw the delocalization in butadiene, hexatriene, and here in this case we moved loosely held electrons, that is pi electrons, from one part of the molecule to another part. Okay, so what is resonance actually? Resonance is movement of loosely held electrons from one part of the molecule to another part or throughout the molecule. Okay, movement of loosely held electrons throughout the molecule in conjugate manner is called resonance. Okay, so what is resonance? Movement of loosely held electrons, say pi electrons, throughout the conjugated system or throughout the molecule in conjugate manner. Okay, now which systems are conjugated system, that we have to learn first. Yesterday we saw the types of conjugated systems. Okay, I will repeat it again. The first system is alternate double bond and single bond. Okay, example is butadiene, hexatriene, etc. Second, double bond and triple bond separated by single bond. Okay, so you can see this. Third one is triple bonds are separated by single bond. Okay, fourth one is lone pair of electrons and double bonds separated by single bond. For example, here you can see lone pair of electrons and double bond separated by single bond. Okay, this is the single bond. Fourth, fifth one is empty orbital, generally p or d orbital, and double bond or triple bond separated by single bond. Okay, example of this type is, or you can say the carbocation, Here one empty orbital is there. Okay. Okay, so this is the fifth type, empty orbital and double bond or triple bond separated by single bond. Okay, you can see here on carbon atom empty orbital is there. In boron atom empty orbital is there because the atomic number of boron is 5. Okay, so step by step we will see all this system. Now you should first know the rules of resonance. Okay, there are certain rules while writing the resonance structures. Okay, so first rule is conjugated system. Okay, I am talking about conjugated system. This is the conjugated system, this is conjugated system, all these are conjugated system. Okay, or in all these molecules conjugation is there. Okay, so while learning the resonance we should know certain rules. Okay, the structure of molecule. Okay, you can select any one molecule, say the butadiene molecule. Okay, this structure of molecule is not the true molecule. Okay, is not the actual molecule. Okay, second, the molecule is represented by many canonical forms or resonance forms. For example, this is the butadiene. I am going to delocalize the pi bond and I will get another structure like this. Here 2 electrons, negative charge, here empty orbital, positive charge. Okay, etc. Okay, now the structure number 1, structure number 2, and if we move further, structure number 3, structure number 4, structure number 5. Okay, all these structures are called resonance structures. Okay, or canonical forms or canonical structures. Okay, so molecules can be represented by one of the structures, one of the canonical forms. Okay, but individual canonical form is not the actual molecule. Okay, actual molecule is hybrid of all these canonical forms. Now what is hybrid structure, we will see it later. Okay, now third rule, while writing the canonical forms the positions of all atoms should remain intact. Position of all atoms should remain fixed, should remain intact. Okay, do not move atoms, just move loosely held electrons. Okay, आपल्याला फक्त इलेक्ट्रॉन्स मूव करायचे आहेत, atoms नाही. So position of all the atoms should remain fixed. You can see in structure number 1 and structure number 2 the formula is CH2 CH CH CH2. Here the formula is CH2 CH CH CH2. Okay, only the difference is here is negative charge and here it is positive charge. Okay, so position of atoms is same. Okay, what is change in structure number 1 and structure number 2? The arrangement of electrons, the arrangement of loosely held electrons. Okay, so position of all the atoms should remain fixed. Next rule, canonical forms, okay, are separated by a resonance arrow. This arrow is called resonance arrow, okay. Two-way arrow is called resonance arrow. This indicates the structure number 1 can be transformed into structure number 2, and structure number 2 can be transformed back to the structure number 1. This is the meaning of this two-way arrow, okay. You can see if you move the electrons in reverse direction, you will get the structure number 1, okay. Here you can get the structure number 1 from structure number 2. That's why the arrow is this resonance arrow, okay. So in any two structures, the arrow must be resonance arrow, and the meaning of this arrow is that these two canonical forms can be interconvertible. You can convert 1 into 2 and 2 into 1, okay, and 2 into 3 and 3 into 2, okay. You can convert structure number 3 into structure number 2, okay. So this is the fourth rule. All canonical structure should be separated by two-way arrow, resonance arrow. Now the position of all the atoms, then canonical structures, okay. Energies of all the canonical forms are different or same. It depends on the electronic structure, okay. So I will go back to the structure number 1 and structure number 2, okay. You can see here, look at the structure number 1 and structure number 2. Out of these two structures, okay, I will again write the structure number 3, okay. Now structure number 3 is this, and structure number 4 is like this. Now negative charge is here, positive charge is here, and this is here, it is double bond, and this is the structure number 4. Now look at the structure number 1, 2, 3 and 4. Out of these 4 structures, structure number 1 and 3 are equivalent, and structure number 2 and 4 are equivalent, okay. Only the difference is that in structure number 2 the negative charge is on right hand side, and in structure number 4 the negative charge is on left hand side, okay. This is the difference. But energy wise, you can see the energies, potential energies of structure number 1 and structure number 2 are equal, and potential energies of structure number 2 and structure number 4 are equal, okay. As electronic environment in structure number 2 and 4 is same, the energies of 2 and 4 are same, and energies of first and third are same, okay. Always remember that charged canonical structure or charged structures are less stable than neutral one. Neutral structures are more stable than positive and negatively charged structures, okay. So here second and fourth are charged structures, therefore they are less stable, okay. And as they are less stable, their energies are higher than structure number 1 and 3. Structure number 1 and 3 is neutral. Both these structures are neutral, and hence they are stable, and hence as stable they are lower in energy, lower in potential energy, okay. So energy wise arrangement, energies of canonical forms, I can write the graph. This is the energy on y-axis. Okay, this is the structure number 1 and structure number 3. Higher energy structure number 2 and structure number 4. Okay, so energy wise 2 and 4 charged species are higher in energy, neutral species are lower in energy. Okay, sixth, contribution of all these canonical forms towards the resonance hybrid. Okay, now what is resonance hybrid? What do you mean by hybrid? Hybrid is having characters of all the things, all the types. Okay, it is not pure one. Now structure number 1, structure number 2, 3, 4, all these are pure structure or canonical forms. Okay, if I mix all these molecules, if I mix the characters of all these 4 structure into one molecule, I will get the resonance hybrid. Okay, now I am going to write the resonance hybrid of all these 4 structures here. Okay, and remember that while writing resonance hybrid, the position of atom should remain intact, fixed. Okay, so CH2, CH, CH, CH2. Just write the carbon framework as it is, carbon hydrogen framework as it is. Okay, positions of all atoms, carbons and hydrogens as it is. Okay, I won't write CH2 and CH again. We already discussed zigzag structures and bond line formula. Okay, so no need to write each and every time CH2, CH2, CH, CH. Okay, just you know that the structure contains CH2, CH, CH, CH2. Okay, these atoms, these functional groups. Okay, now look at the structure number 1, 3, 1 and 3. Give the numbers 1, 2, 3 and 4 from left hand side to right hand side. Okay, I gave the number 1, 2, 3, 4. Now look at the structure number 1 and structure number 3. The double bonds are in between first and second and third and fourth carbon. 1, 2 carbon, 3, 4 carbon. There is double bond. There are two double bonds. Okay, in structure number 1 and 2. But look at the structure number 1 and 3. But look at the structure number 2 and structure number 4. In structure number 2 and structure number 4, double bond is present in between second and third carbon. Okay, and single bond is present in between first and second and third and fourth carbon. Okay, so I will just focus in between first and second carbon. Okay, so in structure number 1, double bond is there in first and second carbon. In structure number 2, single bond is there. In structure number 3, again double bond is there. In structure number 4, again single bond is there. Okay, so I can say in hybrid structure, okay, in hybrid structure there is neither double bond nor single bond in between first two carbon atoms. So I will put a partial bonding, and partial bonding is shown by dotted lines. Okay, so the bond between first and second carbon is neither double bond nor single bond, because if you look at the structure number 1, double bond is here, but if you look at the structure number 2, single bond is there. In structure number 3, again double bond is there, and in structure number 4 single bond is there. So if we hybridize all these 4 structures, then we get a partial single bond in between first and second carbon. Okay, it acquire partial single bond character. Okay, so double bond acquired partial single bond character. Now look at the focus in between second and third carbon. In structure number 1, single bond is present in between second and third carbon. In structure number 2, double bond is present in between second and third. Here single bond, here double bond. Okay, so you tell me, what is the bond between second and third carbon? Neither single nor double. Similarly, in between third and fourth carbon, if you look at the all these 4 structure, 2 structures have double bond and 2 structures have single bond in between third and fourth carbon. So put here partial bonding. So this is the hybrid structure of butadiene, in which all the bonds are neither single bond nor double bond. You got it? Now, charge. First and third structure have no problem because all atoms are zero charged. But look at the second and fourth structure. In second structure, positive charge is on first carbon and negative charge is on fourth carbon. Okay, but structure number 1 and 3 are neutral. So we might say that first carbon should be partially positively charged, means 0.1 positive charge, or partial positive charge means not full plus 1 but it is less than plus 1. Okay, for example 0.1 plus. Partial negative charge means not full negative charge, not minus 1, but it is numerically less than 1. Okay, for example minus 0.1. Okay, but we don't know exact charge, exact partial charge, so we just put delta plus and delta minus. Okay, so delta means less than 1, say 0.1, etc. Okay, delta means this. So but this partial positive and partial negative charge we cannot put here, because if you look at the structure number second and fourth, the positive charge on first carbon is compensated by negative charge on first carbon, so no need to write the positive and negative charges. Okay, so if you look at the structure number 2 and structure number 4, if you put here delta plus, you should put here delta minus, and delta plus delta minus get cancelled. Okay, so no, same for the fourth carbon, no need to write any charges. So the resonance hybrid structure is neutral one. In this structure, whatever the double bond in butadiene will acquire partial single bond character, and single bonds in butadiene acquire partial double bond character, and this is the resonance hybrid. This is the actual molecule. This is the actual molecule. Okay, but while writing the reaction, the actual molecule is of no use, because while writing the reactions we have to show the movement of electrons, and to show the movement of electrons we should choose the appropriate canonical form, that is most stable canonical form. Okay, and then only we can show the movement of electrons in organic reactions or in chemical reactions. Okay, we cannot show the arrow from resonance hybrid because all the pi bonds are dotted lines, it is delocalized one. So it is very difficult to show the movement of electrons from resonance hybrid structure. So we have to choose this one, most stable canonical form, because in hybrid structure the major contribution is from more stable canonical form. Now you tell me, out of these four structures, which structure is more stable canonical form? First and third structure. Okay, so more than 50% contribution is from first and third structure, and less than 50% contribution is from second and fourth structure. So you tell me, which bonds will have more double bond character and which bond will have more single bond character? Of course, only three bonds are there. 1 2 3 4. 3 4 and 1 2 are equivalent, and 2 3 is different. So you tell me, if major contribution is from first and third structure, then more double bond character is in between 1 2 3 4 or 2 3. If the structure number 1 and 3, these two structures are more stable, they contribute more, then double bond character is more in between first and second and third and fourth carbon atoms. If contribution of second and fourth is lesser, and you can see here in second and fourth, double bond is in between second carbon and third carbon. Okay, but these two structures contribute less, so double bond character is less in between second and third carbon. Okay, so if more stable structure contain double bonds here, then in hybrid structure more double bond character is should be present here. Okay, so more double bond character is here and less double bond character is here. Okay, so though all double bonds will acquire partial single bond character and partial and single bond acquire partial double bond character. Okay, the more double bond character is there in between first second and third fourth carbon, and less double bond character is in between second and third carbon. Okay, now we will stop here and continue tomorrow. Any question? काय विचारायचं आहे?
No, sir.